calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Baltimore Ravens. And the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get across the 20, take him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll go play action here with Milton. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Jackson now on second down, flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bauer.
Yeah, okay.
His first catch of the Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like
God.
everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our
Oh,
offense
boy.
as much
I see.
opportunity to end as many
I see what
drives as
it
we
is.
can.
I see what it
Points.
is.
So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Forced to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Second down, Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
No, we changed it. Hey, report.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And the Cowboys
Yeah.
great field position right around midfield. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll go with Blue. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Forced out wide. And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this, you match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey, finish it up. Let's go. Come on. Shut up.
From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Jackson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Baltimore.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47.
To throw, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down.
Yeah.
Again, it's Jackson. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bell. And to move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey.
Jackson up top again. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week.
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. We're going to tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Alpha, sit up. 180. Finish it up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. 180. Finish it. No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Ravens.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Ready up.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
They run straight ahead with Blue. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys. On the ground, it's Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On play action, here's Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. Forced out wide. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be
Catch like your tight end. I can't get a catch like your tight end did.
Better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
to the air once more is Milton. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of
Gotta
those
keep you on your toes,
situations
man.
where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. Oh. Sit on.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, dropped out. And that will lead to a second down.
35-yard line.
Sit on, look. 180. That's hot. Hey, report. Report. 180. That's hot. You change it. No.
Jackson. That's to the right side. And caught by Bell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
42-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
180.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Good with the extra point. And the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Bill Winkert to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Okay.
And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six.
Bro, that's why I was like, what the fuck?
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Will Riker to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
That is Ferguson in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go. Nice cutback team. Cut. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas.
Okay, now my quarterback throwing the ball stupid. Okay. That nigga didn't even go with him. He stayed flat, and that nigga threw the ball to the middle of nowhere.
For this type of return, offered an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey, report.
Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's fielded at the 7. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. Out to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Ready, ready.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second half.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They put Pickens in motion. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pickens once again. He's taken down just shy of midfield. At the timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Milton going to look to throw it again. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. Now it's 2nd and 1. Throw once more. Here's Milton. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. Throwing again is Milton. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, and they might, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb, touchdown, Dallas.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
We have hit halftime. We take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing Jackson. A whole lot of Can't seize on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, hey. 180. 180. 180 shot. 180. 180 shot. I'm out here. Report. 180. 180.
Again, it's Jackson. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult.
I got to give you something.
It'll set up a 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is.
I thought you had that.
And this will remain a tie ball game. They put Pickens in motion.
Ready.
Play action. Now it's Milton. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
Ready, break. Let's go.
They put Wilson in motion. From the gun, here's Milton. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Back to 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air. It's Milton. That one incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
For the Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown like that. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it. Come on. Report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Alpha, sit on. Yeah. 180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's got it at the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
7-yard line.
Jackson up top again. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This can go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
And the Cowboy first down.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. They put Pickens in motion. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
70.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Rolling right. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play for the defense to get on the fourth quarterback track. Keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure, and I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocker. He gets in for another one, and that ties a Super Bowl record, his 3rd sack of the game. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he will
I like that.
score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. A run once more with Blue. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll run with Lewis.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A 52-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On play action, here's Jackson. Now, he'll air one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd down. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Donovan is a rocker, pushing his way in for a record 4th sack in this Super Bowl. 3rd and long for Jackson. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He won Defensive Player of the Year 2 times.
Here's Lewis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4.
So, 2 minutes remain.
That's my 3rd time.
Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this.
I know, we're talking about this is my 3rd time in the Super Bowl on this disc.
2nd and 6.
How you missed that block? They would have double teamed. Get the fuck out of here.
He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, right after the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll run it. Here's Lewis. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
At the Ravens' 33-yard line.
I ain't running the ball that effectively. Right now.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use
At one point, that nigga had 10 carries. At one point, that nigga had 10 carries for 8 yards.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Yeah. I'm not. I only got enough time.
And the Cowboys have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions again. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And, Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors, handing the Lombardi Trophy to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports.